Hey budget gardeners, Vita Loca here. Join me today as we tackle cleaning up this flower bed. It is now day 2, so let's go. If you haven't watched it, please check out day 1 of this project. But today we are going to tackle day 2. For day 2, the big things to do are along this side of the bed where the lawn ends and this flower bed begins. The key things are we have stakes here that we're going to be removing, and those are to stake up some snapdragons. And then also there are a bunch of annuals towards this side of the bed that we're going to be just cutting back. And then finally, over on this side of the bed, we have a bunch of Stella D'Oro daylilies. We're going to be cutting those back as well. The other thing that I want to do while we're in this bed is if there are any leaves in here, we're going to be pulling the leaves out. So let's get going. Day 2 of this project is a wrap. Now, I could just keep going, but the day is almost over. And there is still plenty to do in this bed, which is, like I mentioned earlier, a pretty large size flower bed. And I can tackle those other projects maybe on the day that I take all the dahlia tubers out, or a different day. But I'm happy that we met the goals that we set. One goal was to cut back all of the Stella D'Oro daylilies along here, as well as behind me over this way. Another goal was to collect as many of the leaves as we could, and the leaves were collected pretty much on the perimeter of this bed. I did not go into the center of the bed because honestly, there's just too many plants in there to deal with. I'm going to wait until the dahlias get pulled out, and once that happens, then I can clean the leaves from that area. I did see weeds. I ignored the weeds. Where I usually edge the lawn, I noticed, boy, it really would be nice to edge the lawn and make it look nice and tidy. There are certain things with gardening that you just have to let go, and those are things that I'm going to let go. If I get to any of those, then it's a bonus this season. And if I don't get to them, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. It's all good. I feel very happy with what we got done. Let me show you down this way. So here's the last daylily that we tackled. And as you go down this way here, you can see that it all looks nice and clean. We cut back any of the annuals that were in there, removed the stakes, and removed any leaves that were in there as well. A frost is coming pretty soon, so I just wanted to take this moment to show you some of the beautiful things in here. That pink colored flower is a type of geranium, and I still need to take that in and overwinter that bare root. That will be high on my priority list within the next few days. But lots of pretty things still going on in this bed. The white flowers that you see are those Montauk daisies. Perfect plant to have. It's a perennial here in my zone, and I love that it's a perennial that blooms this time of year. It's almost November. And you can see I have a lot of dahlias that I need to pull out. And that'll be happening soon enough. And if the Dusty Miller do overwinter, like this one over here did for me, I love just how large they get. They really are striking. You know, considering it is fall here in New England, I have to say I have a lot of pretty flowers still in the garden. It really has been a joy taking video footage of the projects that I'm working on in my garden when it comes to cleaning up during the fall time. I hope it's helping you out, either learning techniques or just by motivating you to get out there, even if it's just for 5, 10, 15 minutes, half hour, whatever you have. Go out there and pick a small section, be reasonable about what you can get done, and see if you can conquer it. It feels so good when you work in your flower bed. I think it's, for me anyway, it's therapy for my soul. I hope you're able to get out in your gardens, and until the next video, make it a great day with gardening.